Since I started skateboarding about 10 years ago, skateboard decks have been getting wider and wider, but the grip tape has stayed the same width at 9 inches wide. This board here is 8.5 inches wide, so trying to put on a 9-inch wide sheet of grip tape can be kind of hard because you don't really have a lot of wiggle room on either side. Today I'm going to show you the way that I put my grip tape on where I get it straight every time the first time. Pretty much every how-to video out there, they tell you to set the board down and then try to put the grip tape on top of it and line it up like that. Well, unless you have x-ray vision, it's impossible to see the board underneath. Now the way that I figured out how to do it is to take your grip tape with the sticky side up and set that down. Then you can put the board on top of it and you can line it up perfectly because you can actually see where the edge of the grip tape is. Now once you've got the grip tape down, be ready to put the board on. If you've ever gripped a board before, you know that you only have one shot with this. If the grip tape sticks, it's almost impossible to peel up without damaging it. So carefully line it up and just set the board down on top. The best way to do this without getting any air bubbles is to start in the middle and then work your way to the nose and the tail. Alright, another thing that I see skate shops do that I never really understand is once they get to this stage where they've got the grip tape on the board, they take out their file and they file around the edge and it creates kind of a white outline so you can trace around the board. But just like the way that I put my grip tape on, if you have your board upside down, you don't really need to file it because you can just look at the edge and cut along there. The single most important thing for getting good results with grip tape is starting with a fresh blade every time. These are so cheap, just buy a new one every time, throw it out when you're done. Don't try to grip, 5 boards with the same blade, it just won't work. If you've ever had issues putting on grip tape and having the edges come out clean, I guarantee it's because you were using a dull blade. Alright, so ideally I would have a holder for this blade. But I can't find it, so I'm just going to hold it in my hand. It's not really a big deal. So, flip it over. You can see the edge there. Just poke it through and just trace the edge. Alright, so just taking a look here, you can see that the blade did a pretty good job without doing any filing or anything. I got a pretty clean line on that edge, and now I'm just going to take the file and smooth everything out. Alright, so to punch the holes, all you have to do is take a screwdriver that's sharp, flip your board over, and just poke them through. Obviously, doing this on your lap probably isn't the best idea, but just be careful. Alright, so now we have the grip tape on the board and the holes are punched and they're ready for trucks. If you have any questions about putting on grip tape or installing any other skateboard parts, please leave a comment below, I'll get back to you. And subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.